Point at me when we're live. Live! Well, this is kind of a live, but not live, but we do them all live. Had a problem with Wi-Fi. All right, so here's a question I get all the time. And it's really kind of a statement about people's beliefs about their back. Because when you have back pain for long enough, you start to believe it's never going to go away. So here's what I get from the patients. I can't get better. I tried physical therapy and I got worse. And the medicine doesn't help. There is a way out. I have a way out. I found a way out. Now, when I had my back problem, I was pretty sure that I was special. I had a special problem because mine didn't go away. For 10 years, I suffered with back pain. And about the last 5 years, I was trying to find a way out after I realized that what I was doing wasn't going to get me out. So I had tried physical therapy and chiropractic and tried the medicine, and everything failed. And you start to believe after a while that it's not going to go away. And I really thought I was special. Like, oh, I'm special. I have a special back problem. This is my MRI, degenerated disc, herniated disc, stenosis, sciatica. So I kind of had it all. And I've talked about this, and I went on a quest. And through this process, we found a way out, and there's a reason you did not get better. Quite frankly, one of them is the disc, but two is you were getting the wrong treatment, which kind of makes sense. We have a 10-step process. Oh, by the way, we've released the top 10 tips for back pain, and I think I'm going to put them right here. There's a button somewhere over here. You click it, and it's going to take you to the tips. You can sign up for the tips. They're free. But we've developed a 10-step process. And part of this process, one of the steps, is why you're not getting better. So over our extended period of time, 25 years of doing this, again, we've identified 10 steps. Number one is know what is causing pain to your spine. So there's an educational part of all this. It's not hard. Okay, it's pretty fundamental stuff. It kind of all makes sense, but you have to sort of understand that. But you also need to know that there are very specific movement patterns that are going to cause you pain. I've talked about this a lot, where I talk about certain exercises that are good for some people and bad for others. Just like yoga is good for some people and terrible for others. And doing stomach exercises are good for some and bad for others. So it's not one size fits all. And this is what we've discovered. So step 2 of the 10-step process is identify the movement patterns that are causing you pain. Because there are very specific movement patterns that we've identified over the 25 years. We did extensive work in an MRI center where we did MRIs and treatments and MRIs and treatments and MRIs and treatments and MRIs and treatments, and we identified these movement patterns. That took about 10 years, quite frankly, because in the beginning, when we first started treating back pain, we treated all back pain kind of like my back pain was treated. And it was great. For 30%, it was like a miracle. Like the greatest treatment they ever had. And 20%, like, yeah, I feel good. I feel better. I'm getting better. It takes longer. And, there was 10% that just really were slow getting better. And there was a group that just didn't get better. And it's not uncommon. This is why the beginning statement is I tried it, didn't get better, okay? But we've identified there are 5 patterns. And when you identify which pattern you are, you can do the exercise appropriate for your pattern. And this is what we've done. So there are 5 patterns. And if you get the wrong pattern, meaning if you're the patient that yoga makes you worse, and you're convinced, or your doctor told you, yeah, do yoga, or your neighbor did yoga and made them better, it's kind of like if you hit your thumb with a hammer, whacked it. Okay, you did some damage, but then you kept hitting it. Okay, when you're doing the wrong exercise, you keep hitting it. Or if you sit the wrong way in a chair, you keep hitting it. If you bend over wrong when you're brushing your teeth, you keep hitting it. That's why the tips are important. There are very specific things that you can do throughout the day that are very good for your back. And there's things that you can do that you do that are very bad for your back. That's the whole idea. Find the right pattern. We can help you find it. You know, that's what we do. Find the right pattern. Avoid the hitting the thumb all day long, because the longer you hit that, you know it's going to get more swollen and it's going to be very sensitive to anything. You breathe on it, it's going to be sensitive. That's how sensitive it gets. Same thing with your back. Okay? It's like hitting your back with a hammer. Okay? You're not hitting it with a hammer, but what you're doing is you're aggravating, because you're doing the wrong exercises. So even when you believe you can't get better, you can get better. There is a way out. It's a 10-step process. We call it 10X. You can get better. That's the key to what we do. Knowing the pattern and doing the right exercises. We did a study with 1,200 patients. It's going to be published this year, that were candidates for surgery. They went through our program and they got better. They were able to avoid surgery. The biggest study of its kind. But more importantly, every one of those patients that came in to see us had tried a different therapy before they came to see us and didn't get better. Physical therapy, chiropractic, injections, narcotics, anti-inflammatories. 26% of them had tried surgery and didn't get better. If you know your pattern, there's a way out. We can help you find your pattern. That is what we do. I've dedicated my life to this. You too can get your life back. We're here to help you. We're going to change the world. We're going to change it one spine at a time. I want you to like my videos. I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to share my information. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. If you have back pain, you're not getting better, we can help. That's what we do. So give us a call, 844-577-7329, or click here for our tips. That's it. Have a good night. Be careful. Be safe. I'm out. Semi-live, like always.